Hello, beautiful Sagittarius, and welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all doing amazing. Thank you for joining me here. Okay, I'm going to use this deck I haven't used in a very long time. Let's see what's going on here for Sagittarius. Angelic protection is all around you. Cutting the cords, clear, canceling, and releasing. There you are. It's like cutting these cords is for you. The angels are protecting you. It's like clearing, canceling, and releasing. And it's like this person has got to do the work. And so, for your own protection, Spirit has severed these cords. There were too many signs and reminders being sent to you. Let's see what's going on here. Sagittarius. Yeah, you were being warned. This person could have been a scavenger. Up to mischief, up to no good. And you were divinely guided to free yourself from this person. They could have been dealing with, oh, well. It's like Spirit was preparing you for this. It's like Spirit was preparing you for what this person was doing, giving you clues, giving you signs, giving you reminders. And not only with that person, but other people as well. Okay? So you may have found yourself like getting so many red flags here, getting so many reminders, cutting cords, clearing, canceling, releasing. It's just like it may have made your head spin, the amount of people who you may have severed connections with. Let's just go on here. Do the work. This person had to do the work. It's like, hmm. Okay, Sagittarius, you've got a lot of spiritual work being done here. You really are. Now, it's like you've had to learn to release, cancel. This could be anger, this could be like feeling like it's all of this has been preparing you for something greater. For you to take your power back, for you to see you're divinely guided. You were divinely guided. Now look at you. Financial growth, personal growth. You have been betrayed, but it's like Spirit was preparing you for this betrayal. It's almost like Spirit's never going to give you more than what you can handle. Okay, you're never going to get more than what you cannot handle. It's like, yeah, there is a betrayal here, but it's like Spirit was prepping you for it. Spirit was giving you warnings, giving you clues, giving you red flags, was preparing you for this. I don't know. They was plotting and scheming with you know who. Okay? Dark energies. This could be like hmm. What's going on here? Like you're healing from a broken heart. Geez, Sag, I really truly pray and I truly wish that you could get out these energies. You have to keep clearing, canceling, and releasing. Clearing, canceling, and releasing. It's like it goes from like spreads like a disease from like one person to another person to another person to another person. It's just hideous the amount of work that you've had to do. And I'm talking hideous. It's like, what the hell is this? It's like, is this almost like spreading like a disease? It's almost like first you think it's just this one person, and then you find out it's another person, then you find out it's another person, and then you find out it's another person, and then you find out it's another person. It's just hideous. And each time you've had to clear, cancel, release, negative, shoot negative energies away. It's like you've done so much soul work. You've done so much work here. You've had so much personal growth and professional growth and every kind of betrayal you can think of, Sagittarius. That's what I'm saying. It's like now you're become the teacher. It's like you have been through so much that now you're the teacher. You could teach people everything that there is to know about the dark and the light. You could teach everybody. It is. And it never seems to end, Sagittarius, in your life. And I'm not sure why that is. It's like each time you've had to clear, cancel, and release. Clear, cancel, release. It's like attack after attack after attack after attack. And it's all been very painful. But I can. Geez, Sag. This is all based upon people's envy. All of it. The whole thing is unnecessary. The whole thing was like, how many more lessons you gotta learn here, Sag? It's like you've learned so many lessons that you have become the teacher. You become an expert. Some degree of expertise here. I've been through so much I could teach lessons on this, and maybe you are. It's like I've been through so much that I now could like educate people on pain and suffering. I could teach a class on it. It's like you could look up pain and suffering and find Sagittarius's name beside it. And each time you forgive and each time you go on, you have become the teacher. And that's just as simple as it gets. It's like you're an ascendant master. You have, like, I'm trying to find something that you don't know. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to find something that you don't know. But you know, each time you get like another knife in your back, it's like another lesson learned. Now you've learned so many lessons, you've become the teacher. You could teach lessons on it. And it all stems, the root cause is envy. People envying you. It's because you're highly favored, and perhaps a lot of you've been mocked, you've been dragged through the mud, left on the road dead. But guess what? You survived, and what hasn't killed you has made you wiser and stronger. And now you're a force to be reckoned with. It's like you love people unconditionally, Sagittarius. And you've had to learn to defend yourself. You've had to learn how to guard yourself against these foolish people who, I don't know, oh, guess what? Looks like this person, So I said, these secrets, you know what I'm saying? You've had to see through the dark. You've had to learn to see through the dark. It's like you've had to, I don't know, maybe read minds. I don't know, trusting your intuition, trusting your instincts. And then it's just you've had to become this leader. It's made you stronger. It's made you empowered. And those people that know your life and those people that know truly what you've been through, they respect you. And those that don't envy you. You've got two groups of people here. Those who, they either love you or hate you, it seems, Sagittarius. But the thing is, you know your own value now, and you know those who value you, and those who don't value you, well, they don't value you. You've learned, you've learned. I'm not going to be liked by everybody. I'm not going to be loved by everybody. It's like you've learned to who to trust and who not to trust. And it seems like every time you go and trust somebody, they go create some major tower in your life. And it's like you've just moved on. It's like somebody may regret being manipulative to you. Who cares? It's like that's their own personal problems and struggles. It really has nothing to do with you. It's got nothing to do with you. The problem that I'm having in this whole thing is that none of it has anything to do with you. It's their own personal struggles. It's their own personal issues. It's their own mindsets. It's their own way of thinking. And none of it really had anything to do with you. I don't care how many betrayals you've been through. It really had nothing to do with you. If people choose to hurt people and betray people, whose fault is that? But their own. They can blame you for this and accuse you for that and criticize you for this and judge you for that, to the point where Saggy reaches the point. That's the point of surrender where you go, I don't care anymore. How about that? I don't care if I have anybody in my life. I don't care if I have a lover, a friend. I don't care who's next on the list here. Let me sign them up. Because I really don't care anymore. That's the point of surrender. And that's the point where spirit can do the work, where spirit does their best work. And it's apparent that spirit's doing their best work with you. Just don't care no more. It is what it is. It's the point of acceptance where you sit back and you go, whatever. God, you deal with it. I don't know what to do anymore. I came in with good intentions. I really don't care now. That's the spot where spirit comes in and does their finest work. It's putting the ball back in other people's courts. Believe what you want. Think what you want. I'm moving on. I know my worth. I know my value. I know my conscience is clear. Not my problem anymore. It's their own issues. It's their own. I'm sick of this judgment. I am tired of living in the fog. I'm tired of worrying. I'm tired of being stressed out. You know what? I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm tired of people coming against me, God. And if they do, then that's their own problem. I'm going to live with the energy of that's putting the ball back in the court where it belongs. That's putting the ball back on the shoe where it belongs. It's like these are their own issues. These are their own problems. These are their own struggles. And it's like people have been trying to like persecute you for everything. Make you for the scapegoat. Put the blame on to you for things. And it's like you're pushing back. And you're going, believe what you want. I don't care. I'm living in my own truth. I know my own truth. And what you think of me is not my problem. You want to live in it? You live in it. Me? I just be over here getting balance back in my life. I've put my best foot forward. I've loved. I've lived. I know who I am. I know my own truth. And if other people want to ghost me, if they want to reject me, if they want to live in a self-sabotatory mindset, then they can stay there, but they're not sabotaging me anymore for their own self-gain and their own self-interest. And then what this has done It has definitely made you stronger. Now, I am telling you that, see, it's their own insecurities. I just don't know, Sag, what else to tell you, because it's almost like this has been an enduring, this is endurance. This is a test after test of endurance. Uh, till you finally clear, cancel, and release it all. It's not your issue to worry about in the first place. It's like if other people have issue with you, they might want to look in the mirror. Probably you are a mirror. I'm just saying, you could be a human mirror where, you know, people don't like what they see. I don't know what it is about you. I really don't know. Other than that, this is part of your mission. It's part of your purpose. It's almost like those who are genuine will truly respect and honor you, and it's like the cutting away of stuff that no longer serves you. It's the cutting away of people, places, and things that were never for your highest good in the first place. Severing ties. It's severing ties with people. It's just choices and decisions. That's all it is. We all have choices in this world. We all have choices. And it's almost like, because it's not their life to talk about your life. That all comes back to people. Like, it's not their life to discuss. It's not their life to worry about. It's not their life. It's your life. They either can accept you or they can't accept you. I mean, you've got some loyal people around you, Sag. You do. But you've had a lot of disloyal people around you. And it's nothing that perhaps, I am talking for high vibrational, Sag, so please don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about unawakened Sagittarians, and I'm not talking about low vibrational Saggies. I'm talking about high vibrational Sagittarians who have had to endure, who have had to go. This is the school of hard knocks. It is. But each time you got hurt, you learned something. And each time you experience a bad experience, you gain, you gain, you gain. It's your gain. So it's almost like it is their losses, your gains. So if people want to envy you and people want to go against you and turn other people against you and scapegoat you and name call you and turn against you, well, that's their problem. Because they're going to have to answer for that one day. What is your crime? Seriously. This is foolishness. Seriously, when you look at your life here, Sag, you really have no great offenses. I'm just being for real. You know what I mean? You have no great offenses. It's like, if people can't forgive you for what they think you should have done and shouldn't done, and they can't understand you, they're not on your level. They will never understand you. so beat down what you don't know, right? Or they think that they know. They think that they know about you. They think that they know everything there is to know about you. And that is the most ridiculous statement I've ever heard in my life. Since we're here to evolve, what you might have been at 10 is not what you are at 20, and what you are at 30 is not what you were at 20, and what you were at 50 is not who you were at 40. We're here as creatures to evolve. And I'm just saying, like, somebody needs to just give their antics a rest. Because number one, I'm really tired of reading about it. They need to give their antics a rest. And I hope my spirit team picks up on that. Because, spirit, it's a little overwhelming. It's a little obnoxious to be continuing for so long. Such a duration. Envy. It's all based on envy. Their own insecurities. If they accuse you, Spirit saying no, it is done out of envy. It's their own issues. It's their own issues. Otherwise, you can sit there and be happy for someone, or you can be proud of someone. They envy you, Sagittarius. They envy you, Sagittarius. Just stop. Stop it, people. Get a life. That's what I mean. They're jealous and competing and one-upping and trying to, like, why do they need to prove that to anybody? That's what I want to know. If they were a secure person, they would not need to envy you. They would not need to compete with you. They would not need to one-up you. They'd just be comfortable in their own little skin. They wouldn't need to snoop on you and interfere in your life and accuse you and blame you and all these things. Oh, God. You know what I'm saying? That's their own choice. It's their own negative thinking. It's their own individual choices. People really annoy me with this stuff. They spend so many years. Guys, I know people who do this for like their entire lifetimes. Don't ask me when it's gonna end. Maybe when they're all just gone. I don't know. People can't accept other people's differences, or they can't accept that one person's path is different than that of another person's. And learning to just appreciate everybody's separate paths. I mean, they do this. I don't see you judging them for doing that. I just see you like trying to live. It's like it's just keeping away negative energy. It is. is just canceling it out, clearing it out. All the time when something else happens to you, just do the same thing. Get it out of your brain. That's their issues, their problem to solve. It is not your problem to solve. Period. You're just learning to handle things. That's the word. Thank you, Spirit. You're learning to take it on the chin. You're learning to take things with ease and with grace, expecting, okay, the unexpected. Anything can happen here, but you know what? People are either going to accept me or they're not going to accept me, and that's just the way it is. Those that do, fantastic. Those that don't, fantastic. I'm just learning to take it all into perspective here. And now I have the knowledge and the wisdom to say, like, I know I'm doing my own thing here. And yeah, you're too fire for them. Ignore them. It's upsetting. Like, it's upsetting, especially when it's coming from those you love. But it's not your problem. See this? Not my problem, boo. Not my problem. You got a problem with me, it's your own problem. Because you have not done this to them. You have not gone out of your way to create an issue, to create a problem. And if they got one with you, whose problem is that? Yeah. And everyone is noticing their BS lies. I told you, that's that evil eye of envy and jealousy. Snarly, miserable people. You'll always be 10 steps ahead of them. They don't get that. Just ignore them, Spirit saying, ignore them. It is not your problem. If someone has an issue or a problem with you, whatever you're doing, saying, being, living, that's their issue. They could not do what you do. You're not even on the same page as these people. And I'm not saying you're better than anyone, but you're no worse. You're not worse than them either. Just keep that out of your brain. It's not you, Sagittarius, that they take offense to. It's not you that they got a problem with. It's themselves. Please believe that. This would not be coming out if that wasn't the case. And now, guys, I know it's harsh and it's hurtful because you're a caring individual. But if someone goes against you and someone wants to do this to you, know that it is not a personal attack on you. It's their own mentalities. Otherwise, they'd just be cool with you. They wouldn't care what you do. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like happy for you. Or they'd be say, way to go. They'd give you a pat on the back. They'd say proud of you. They'd say certain things to you. Clues, signs, reminders. Don't waste your time on people that you know don't have your back. Its all root cause is envy. So if you got haters, naysayers, know you're on the right path and know you're doing something amazing. Take care, Sag.